Some devotees are saying that I should respect more others, and but this is a kind of a rare time. There's a rare kind of preaching going on here. So we've got the order to preach Prema Bhakti, and that means basically, people are establishing their different opinions in this world, and so they're usually the demigods are controlling everyone here. So everyone's establishing their different paths and all of this stuff. But Prema Bhakti, which we're preaching, Raganuga Bhakti, Prema Bhakti, is the rarest of all paths. And to establish it, we have to set things. It's not like people say, "Well, you're disrespecting me by preaching." See? So we're just establishing Prema Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti as the best of all paths, and the one that actually should be followed if one can do it, if one has sufficient intelligence and brain substance. Not everyone will, but we have to establish it. So that's otherwise people say, well, and actually Lord Chaitanya didn't like that when devotees didn't stand up for preaching Prema Bhakti, and we see in his Leela that he chastised a devotee. Who was it? Murari Gupta. Who's that guy? Or Mukunda. Yeah, he chastised Mukunda for just respecting all these other paths. He would go amongst Mayavadis, and he would just be there. Oh, I just respect your path. And he'd go around these other yogis, and and they'd be preaching their path, and he would just be silent. And so the Lord chastised him, says, "Oh, I came here to preach bhakti, and you're not supporting it. You're not supporting." It's just like Lord Ram. He came here to start a mission, and to take the rule of the kingdom of Lord Shiva, which was ruled by Ravana. See, he was a worshipper of Lord Shiva. He came to take that kingdom down. So he said, well, who wants to help me? So the monkeys, they helped Lord Ram and attained the highest destination because of serving a Shuddha Bhakta personality, God himself, who came here. So it's the same thing. Whoever supports the preaching of Shuddha Bhakti, and you have to be empowered to do it. You have to have a lot of faith in what we're doing, faith in this is really the real deal, faith in your guru's words, to pull this off, to be able to support this has to come from the heart. But of those who do, attain Vrindavan very quickly. Otherwise, the Lord told Mukunda, oh, you don't want to support bhakti here when it's being preached? You just want to give respect to everybody else? And you be like, what do they call these, chamlin, that just changes colors, whatever it's next to, and don't keep the color of bhakti, of pure bhakti that the Lord came to preach. See, so I won't see you for another 10 million years. So so anyway, if the moral of that is, the moral of that is, if you want Vrindavan quickly, then you isn't it the process? So you hear from a guru and you serve that guru. Well, part of the hearing here is, I'm telling you, you're hearing about Prema Bhakti, man, and the glories of it, and I'm preaching it, and your service to me, if you want to say you're my servant, is to help me preach this in this world. Otherwise, there's some cowardliness still inside, some fear. See, the Vaidhi Bhakti thing, fear, oh, I don't know, I don't want to disrespect. So the more you hang out, the more you hear here, the more you'll be inspired to serve what we're doing here. So because I can't do this alone. It's not about doing it alone. It's like Lord Ram came here and he collected servants to help him with his project. Well, we have a project here, and it's a big one, man. It's to establish Raganuga and Prema Bhakti as the path of choice. to help people choose this path, because people who go against this, like somebody said, I should respect all the respect everyone, the different moods and all that. Yeah, if I just do that, then nothing goes on. Then we got another 500 years of no Prema Bhakti, the path being hidden by all these speculators controlling Vaishnavism. That's the demigods, man. They're controlling, saying mixed bhakti is the real path and all that. They ain't the real path, man. The real path is what we're preaching here. And these various moods of these different people, they're not even awakened. They don't know what their moods are. Their moods are covered over. The moods are like Rangaleka awakening. This guy's a burly guy, a big guy, and now he had faith in this preaching and he supported it, and boom, Krishna gives him his real mood and form, which is surprising, isn't it? Surprising. See, the guy is a young girl, and we know it. We could see the guy. This is his actual mood. True mood is awakening. It's not this mixed devotees teaching, and that includes all these gurus and teachers. I have a different mood. They're not even awakened yet. They're not awake, man. They have no idea. It's all speculation about their moods, and their mood is different than my mood. They have no idea. You want to see how it works out? Look at Rangaleka. Look at Govinda. Their mood, their true devotional moods are awakening. Look at Johan. Their mood, their spiritual transcendental mood is awakening. This stuff about other people's moods in Vaishnava, they're not even awake yet. This is what's controlling Vaishnava, why it keeps it on the materialistic platform, materialistic acharyas. Nobody knows the real standard of acharya. Prabhupada knew, and he was lamenting, I can't preach this. These people are not ready to understand. I'm preaching it. Ready or not, here it comes. The order has come. Preach it. See? That's why people saying respect to all these people in Vaishnavism, they have no idea what real respect is. To respect bhakti, respect the ultimate truth. And the Lord says, okay, teach what is really respectable in this world. Speculation is not respectable. Mixed devotional service is not worthy of respect now. No, this spirit of devotion, the Lord wants to give it now. As you are, you can come as you are. Whoever you are and whatever you are, just whoever comes forward and appreciates the message being delivered here and comes to support it and to serve it, Krishna will give himself to you as you are, man. Not like they're preaching all this speculation. You got to be a big devotee, man. You got to be a big renunciate, a big austere person, a big this and a big that, and live in a cave, and you'll never be like that because they're the most advanced devotees. Those so-called most advanced devotees went against my preaching. They stole my disciples. Those so-called advanced stole my disciples, and I came to deliver. Those so-called advanced disciples, gurus and all that, they are nothing to me. They're nothing to the Lord. The Lord's desire in this Kali Yuga is to preach Prema Bhakti, man. Is to preach. He said there's nothing else. In Chaitanya Mangal, I don't see anything but this Bhakti being offered. Is this Prema Bhakti, man. That's the only thing worthy to get, because it is so good, and it is so available, and it is so, the Lord will give it to anyone who just is behind our preaching, who believes with their heart what we're doing here. You will get the highest of the highest attainments as you are. What do you think? Rangaleka is anything special? He's a person who had the good sense and inspiration to support our preaching, and the Lord has given him such a rare gift. Look at Govinda. Is he anything special? But just from his heart, he's supporting what we are doing, and the Lord is giving him the greatest thing, even though he's got this and that going. It doesn't matter. The Lord's given himself. People who believe in what we're preaching, believe in this ecstatic love, believe in these conclusions coming from that ecstatic love. Get the highest, greatest thing, no matter as you are, no matter what you are. That's what's going on here, man. Just tell you the truth. Might inspire a few people. A lot of people disagree. People that, oh, I disagree. Well, too bad for you. You're lost, not ours. Whoever does agree with this, they get the highest thing. You can go out there. I have one guy, I have issues with Gaurahari. Well, have your issues, man. We have tissues. You have issues, and you'll die with your issues, and we'll have tissues in our casket, crying our way back to Godhead. So keep your issues because of your disagreements, and we'll keep our tissues and keep advancing back to the Godhead, man, just by tasting and crying and laughing and choking up in the voice. That is the best path in this world. That is the one that everyone should choose if you got sufficient brain substance. If you want to disagree, well, go out there with your issues, die with your issues, and we'll die with our tissues, crying our back to Godhead in this life. And you'll take many more births because you disagree. People think I should preach differently. If I should preach different, you think it's under my control, you should go somewhere else. You think this preaching is under my control? If it was, it would not be Shuddha Bhakti preaching. It would not be awakening the devotional bodies of others, their spiritual bodies, if this preaching was changeable. That's the mode of goodness, fighting with the real opinion. See, the real opinion produces bhakti. You want to get with that? Believe the real opinion, the one that produces ecstatic bhakti. But what is your opinions out there? Is it producing ecstatic devotion? See, this is what we're preaching here. These are the conclusions. I'm just preaching my opinion is just what the book says, man. That's all I'm telling you, man. I'm just in conformity with that opinion. And it produces this result. You want to go with other opinions that produce another result? You want to be a motivated devotee, a speculator, a big guru with a big false ego, or a big sannyasi? You want to then? Well, go with these other opinions. A lot of them out there disagree what we're preaching. If you come in line with this preaching and this opinion here, you can even check it in the book. And that should satisfy your mind. If you really want Krishna, if you really believe in these acharyas, you can check what I say. The real acharya has the real opinion to deliver you. And everybody else that you're accepting that isn't delivered, what is their opinion? Are they delivered? What is their authority? They're not delivered. They can't even prove it. We prove deliverance here in this person as well in others. Why shouldn't this opinion be accepted? Why wouldn't you want to go? And then you can check it in the book. Whoa, this is the opinion of the real acharyas. Yes, it is, my friends. That's why people are getting delivered. It's because that opinion is being released publicly. This opinion that you're hearing here is not released publicly. That's why everybody's still on the more or less mixed devotees, man. They don't agree with the opinion of acharyas, all in the acharya's name. Yes, I'm a devotee of Prabhupada. Yeah, but your opinion is different. You don't know Prabhupada. You're still speculating. You got to come here and wash those clothes, man. All that clothing, all that speculation has to come off. Follow the real process of hearing from a bona fide spiritual master and a real acharya, man. And wash off all that speculation. Doesn't work. Look at you, still full of false ego. Think you're a great devotee, man. Have the audacity to say you can deliver your disciples with double talk, but you know you can't, and that's why you charge it to Prabhupada. Oh yeah, you worship me, but Prabhupada will deliver you. Bullshit, man. That is speculation. That ain't in the book. That ain't the opinion of the acharyas.